Hi, this is Peter from Peter Stone Jewelry, and I wanted to talk today about some things that maybe you should consider. Over the years, I've had over 15 retail stores. I've done wholesale business, importing, exporting, and now I operate a factory. So I've got a full vertical solution to every part of business there is. I've been on both ends, all sides of the business, including importing myself, carrying things through customs and filling out all the documentation. And I understand completely in 30 years of doing this jewelry business what it takes to make money. I have a factory in Thailand, and it's not because I wanted to have a factory. I really didn't. But I did want better jewelry, and I wanted better service and better trust in myself, in my own jewelry, in my own delivery. At Peter Stone, we make all of our own jewelry from raw silver that comes from a very reliable source. We've been buying from them for 25 years. Reliable, excellent, top of the notch company in Thailand. They're just really nice people. So they bring the silver, and they've worked with us all through the years and supported us. And we buy from a couple other very good suppliers. That's the start. We assay and we make our own sterling silver. And it's always above 925. We have a guarantee here. Every piece of jewelry that's made at Peter Stone is guaranteed to be 925 or better, or you send it back, no questions asked. And if it isn't, I'm going to investigate why. We have cameras above our assay that will show you how our silver is actually made, and there's a couple of people doing it. They have to balance it out. We watch each other, and then there's a camera watching it, someone in the security watching it. So we guarantee that you always get the best product possible. We even have reviews online saying the jewelry is shinier. I just saw it yesterday. I was doing some research to find out, well, where do we really stand in the world? And there's one of our pieces of jewelry that's almost got 500 reviews online, 5 stars. And I just started reading the comments, and these are not from me. These are people who bought our jewelry. Just let you know, you're secure with Peter Stone. And we send by FedEx. We get it directly to your door. We've been using FedEx for 25 years. And we have a team here second to none to support you. And there are some people that are very large customers that got pulled off a very large website, earning wonderful money. Then all of a sudden, they got put in a penalty box. They bought it from a different company. The little bell inside, they claimed it was sterling silver because they were told it was. They got penalized, damaged their sales. It was unbelievable. To save a few dollars thinking you're going to buy something cheaper from another company and not get the best quality at a real value. I invite you to come and check our prices out, check our quality out. Just do a small sample order. See what you think. Take a look at it. If you're not 100% satisfied, you send it back. I'll fully refund your money. I mean, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. That's our Peter Stone promise for the day, the week, the month, and the year, and the lifetime that Peter Stone is around. I just want to thank you for watching the video. We'll see you next week. Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. This is Peter Stone. I'm guessing if you are in Sydney, it's getting close to noontime or it's 1 o'clock. So, hello, everyone. Coming live to you from Samut Prakan. And if you haven't been here before, Samut Prakan is The mango capital of Thailand, perhaps the mango capital of the world. I don't know. But there's nothing like a Thai mango. I had one for breakfast. Anyway, it is morning time here. It is 9 a.m., a little after. And I want to welcome you to our webinar today, and it's on precious metals. We're talking about gold today. Gold jewelry. It has come back. Selling gold online is really, we've got a couple of customers, more than a couple now, because people are engaging every week into the gold market. And you'll never know. You'll never know if somebody wants gold, and if you don't have it on your website, you could be losing $25, $50, $100,000 a year on gold jewelry alone. I'm amazed. Actually, I'm amazed at how it came back so strong. And with the stock market where it is, and some places a lot of money, and that money, people want gold, and that started just a couple of years ago. Excuse me. We have a large customer working online, and he kept on ordering gold, a little more gold, and another one in the dive silver, a little more gold, a little more gold. And there's no cost for you to sell gold on your website. This is why this is so powerful. And I'm assuming that you know who Peter Stone and Dye Silver Jewelry is, and that is inappropriate, because just because we've been around for 34 years, there's so many people in the world that are missing out on Peter Stone and Dye Silver Jewelry. Some of the finest in the world, but we haven't thrown the mega millions at marketing. I put my money into travel and freedom and new jewelry designs. So we have over 18,000 designs for you to choose from. And that's way too many, and it takes too long, but we also have our bestseller list. And if you have a website and you're selling silver, or you're selling some designs that are similar and you're not yet doing jewelry, well, we have a drop shipping program to get you in at little to no cost. And the gold jewelry, there is no cost to start up on the gold. We'll give you the images for your website. And there's a form to sign that says we give you permission to use our copyrighted images. And you have to get the jewelry from us. That's simple, ABC. But why gold? And I want to explain to you, I put together an outline of what the benefits are, so you can take some screenshots. And you don't want to forget about this, because again, I'm going to repeat this more than one time because it's really important. You see behind me sterling silver jewelry that we have been selling for years, ever since the start. And we've been selling gold by special orders. You could always order from gold. I've always said that, but I haven't actually gone out and really promoted it. I just let people know in an email or at a show or online or in a flyer that we put in an order. Oh, this is available in gold too. So now all of the Peter Stone jewelry designs are available. It's like custom design. They're available in 14, 18, or 22 karat gold. It's your choice. Where do you want to go in the marketplace? And when you offer that, your clients start to go up. Oh, I never can find 18 karat jewelry. It's hard to find a nice piece of unique and different designer jewelry in 18 karat gold or 22. So those put us out of the average, out of the norm. And that is the like semi-custom services we have. We can give you sterling silver, 14 karat. Oh, that's ho-hum every day, but 18 and 22 takes it up another notch, takes it up another level. So you can level up your business. Just consider this before I open this outline for you, the key points. Somebody comes to your website and all you show is silver and all they wear is gold. Boop, they're gone. They like your theme. They love the ocean. They love nautical sea life. The ocean is their passion. But they want gold. That's that. Some people like gold, some people like silver, some people like both. And it's that simple. And when they come to your website, they're gone because you don't have gold. And you need to let them know on the front of your website, new gold. Because when they come to your website, see the same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing. That's the power of the drop shipping, because we give you images and you can rotate them without having all the inventory. And you're looking like a very big store with 300 jewelry designs in sterling silver and 100 designs in gold to choose from. And you say any one of those silver designs is available in gold. What if you just sold one piece of jewelry that was $800 a week? That's $3,200 a month. That's almost $40,000 a year extra revenue, and you keep half of it or something like that, right? 20 grand extra. I know any of us can use an extra 20 grand. But what if you sold 3 pieces a week? Because you were one of the only few companies that offered dive silver gold jewelry or Peter Stone designs in gold jewelry, and people flocked to you. They came to you because their friend or somebody bought it and they said, "Where'd you get that? That's beautiful." "Oh, I got it at scubadiving.com or jimmysdiveshop.com or lesliesdiveshop.com or wherever you got it." And boom, they're right on the phone. They take it down. Boom, they're in there looking. Now you've sold another one. Now that multiplies. We know how that works. But how many people actually implement that? You put a few things up online. You hope it's going to work. Boom. Well, put a little effort on social media, sharing it out in the nautical, sea life, scuba diving world, water sports world, or for Peter Stone in the metaphysical, the New Age, Celtic, the Renaissance, the healing, the aromatherapy world. Horses, wildlife. We have all these collections. So that is the upside. When you have a lot of collections, you can test this for a month, test that for a month, or 90 days. And keep testing, and then get rid of the things nobody clicks on and keep circulating, changing out the inventory, because you just keep building on the winners. This is the secret of how I built Peter Stone and Dive Silver Jewelry. Why is it a secret? Because very few people do that. It's right in your face. It's common sense business. But some people just want to sell what they want to sell. And then they say, "Oh, my sales aren't very good. Nobody's coming to my store." Why not? If you sign up for the Peter Stone Jewelry Institute, I'll get you one powerful point. I'll present a few, but I'll give you one you can take away that's going to buzz with you. You're going to say, "I like that. Let me try it." Or, "I don't like that, but I'm going to try it anyway because it worked for someone else. And I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it because it made money for someone else. Let me try it." In this competitive world, we got to, dig in. And we got to dive for the treasure. We got to find the treasures that are hidden. And some of them are right in front of us. Like you go down on the bottom and you're scuba diving and you're looking around and there's this
massive ship full of gold and silver, but you can't see it because it's covered up with the sediments of the everyday stuff that's dropping on it. And your job is to push it away, right? And discover. Every week, I can give you one thing, you implement it, 52 weeks, take a couple of weeks off, and 50 weeks, you'll have 50 new tools, tips, ideas, money-making things. And if that turns into 500 sales that are $100 to $1,000 each, just get out the calculator, play with those numbers. You want to make some money. I just see it all the time. People sign up and I ask, what are your top 3 challenges? And they tell me. And usually the first one is, I don't have enough people coming to my website, or the first 2. The next one is money, cash flow. Well, if there's not enough people coming, certainly you're not going to get the cash flow. I mean, this is, simple logic. And so those 2 are just locked together. But I have ways and tools and simple solutions when you do them. But sometimes you have to just keep doing it. Do they work immediately? Not everything, no, because it's a noisy world out there. You've got to show the things that are different. You've got to be you, because we are all so different, but we always want to say, oh, what's that person doing? What's this person doing? You've got to do something unique and special. Then you'll have a unique and special bank account, right? That's the way it works. At the end of that little intro, there's a little it's really a document. It's a lesson. It's really important where price versus value. And when I go to a website and they say, oh, I have the lowest price, I got the cheapest stuff that you're going to find on the internet, I'm like, I know, first of all, there's a lot of it on the internet, okay? And it's like common stuff. You don't want to get in that market, because then it's all about the price, where someone works on 2% profit. If you want to live on 2, 5, 10, or 20% profit, that's wonderful. But that's not the way life works. I mean, that's like it takes the fun out of it all, because you have to shovel tons of it like an Amazon company to make any kind of money. So, that may be a little bit of a larger exaggeration, but that type of model of business, okay, that is not an exaggeration. That's a pretty accurate statement. So let's get to the fun stuff. Let's get to the gold. Let's get to the things that are going to make you money, but the points that I went over are really critical for mindset. I've been selling jewelry for a long time, face to face, all over the world, in trade shows. And I've probably met many of the people that are here at one point or another. Maybe we spoke, or from a distance, we've seen each other. You visited our booth somewhere. Singapore, Europe, UK, America, East Coast, West Coast, Center Coast, no coast, right? In the middle of the mountains. So the journey continues. I've talked to so many people, and I've got some winning formulas. 3 decades in business. And I repeat that because there's a reason. There's a reason. If you're having a challenge in your business, please pay attention and take something away. If you're serious about your business, if you're not, use your time wisely, and so you can have more time off, more time under, on, and around the ocean. That's what I love to be. That's what I love to do. And that's my passion, is the ocean. So on the Peter Stone side of jewelry, the Celtic knotwork and the history and the study of that is amazing. So all the different niche markets and the people I've met, and the authors, it just goes long and deep. So the value of the jewelry is not just a shiny bit, no, it's a rich meaningful designer piece of jewelry full of, we have Atosha jewelry full of history, right? And value and meaning. Actual Atosha silver we've used to make jewelry, and copper. We still make jewelry. Someone that works with us that has copper bars from the Atosha send us the copper. We cast it and we make beautiful frames around Atosha coins, which run out of the silver. So it's today's silver. And it just keeps things so fascinating. And that's what you'll find in the discovery. So many treasures in our jewelry lines, in the Dive Silver, the Peter Stone jewelry, and the magic symbols. So I'm going to get to it, I promise. And here we go. We're going on the share, and this is kind of like a rough ocean. And they're telling me 2 monitors, it's easier to share with, but I don't have it. So here we are with 1 monitor. We're going to start you with, bam, Peter Stone Gold. I like it. I like it. It's impactful. It's beautiful. It's valuable. And just think of all the people that loved gold. They came to your website because they love your theme. They either like scuba diving, or they like new age jewelry, or they like magic symbols, or they like Celtic jewelry, and it was all silver. Boom. Oh, look at that beautiful gold ring. Click, buy, cha-ching. $699, $799, $599, $1,299, whatever. And you're taking away half. I would get busy, but you'll see why I would get busy. So I don't know what to do with my little StreamYard thing here, but we'll just move it along. So as I said, all the Peter Stone sterling silver jewelry designs and Dive Silver and magic symbols, all of our sub-brands are available in gold. Jewelry program, it pays huge, as I've mentioned. Offer business owners new and existing ways to expand the number of jewelry designs that you show online without adding additional inventory. That's the best part. It's one of the biggest challenges. Like I'm talking to a customer and a client, I'm like, why don't you buy 5,000? Well, we don't have the cash to invest. It's a risk. Well, it probably is. So that's why the dropship and the gold program is so powerful. You don't buy the inventory. You put the jewelry up online. People look at it, click, they buy it, send us the order. You get the money. Send us the order, you pay it like half price or maybe whatever plus shipping or wherever that price point's going to be for whatever the program is that you enter in. Then we go make that jewelry. We'll ship it to you directly. You give it to your customer and you get your camera out and you go, oh, wow, look it. They love this jewelry. Now you're at our business. If you're doing like a brick and mortar or when they receive it, ask them to make a video of them unboxing your jewelry and do a little video for you to share it on your website. And you're off. It's that simple. It really is that simple. And we give you pick the images you want. We'll give you the images. You upload the images. We give you the suggested retail price. No lowballing or you're shut down. That's it. We don't go into competitive selling. Can you have a special or a sale or give someone a break and a discount free share? That's sure, of course you can. But no consistent lowballing where the cheap. No. You need to be the best and build your relationships. That's where it is, not just built on the money. Okay. So the real secret in the gold jewelry program is the drop shipping aspect. And so I said, ship it to you directly, and then you give it to your customer. That's a really personal connection, okay? If you can do that. That's the way I would recommend it. But if they bought online, you're not going to see them or, whoever it is. So you ship it to them and you put a nice thank you note. Hey, do you mind grabbing your camera next time you go? It will give you like 5% off. Do a video. You don't even have to do that, but grab a camera. If you love the jewelry, when you open it, grab your camera and show us your surprise. And then you post it. And you do that 5 or 10 times, and that's all you need is 5 testimonials or 10, and you are rolling. So why choose Peter Stone Gold and Dive Silvery Gold and Magic Symbols Gold? Because gold today, it's actually low price based on the economic situation and the inflation that's going on and this kind of thing. So you want to protect yourself. Number one, it's a safe investment if you do buy the physical gold. And if you buy it sculpted into a beautiful piece of jewelry, it's worth that much more. So you're being safe by investing in a precious metal, whether it's sterling silver or gold, when you start carrying inventory. So gold has, as I said, the gold sales have just been going up, 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 because way back in 2008, when gold started going up, and 2011 and 12, when it went through the roof and everybody stopped selling it and stopped buying it, they stopped selling because everybody stopped buying it. That's why. And it's taken like 8 years to get back rolling, 7 years to get back into a full swing. And it's happening, and you hop on that wave. So we have 43 different niche collections of jewelry, 43 niche markets. So you can pick and you can test, right? So is it mermaids in gold? Is it seahorses? Is it manta rays? Is it Celtic Triskel? Is it Scottish jewelry? Is it Viking jewelry? Is it wildlife? Is it horses? Is it little kitty cats or dogs? What is it? Is it a green man? Is it, the tree of life? What is the jewelry? And you test. That's it, without investing. And we give you so much and make it so easy, as you'll see. So we also do exclusive custom designs. You can put a little box up and say, don't see what you want. Let us make your custom piece of jewelry. Boom. They give you a reference. You give us a reference. We give you a design back. You give them a design back. And they say, change this. You tell us, change that. And 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. It's back and forth. It's that simple. Does it take a little bit of time? Yes. Do you know how to make money without taking any of your time? Well, there's a couple of ways, but they don't last. So this is building a relation in the meantime, because you are doing a one-on-one service with someone and you're building that, and people talk about what you did for them. You become their jeweler. So it's available in yellow gold, white gold, rose gold, or any combination. When we combine the golds, of course, it costs a little more because it's more labor, hand created. We can do any design, logo, gold, symbols, you name it, you got it. So how does it work? You just simply sign a web agreement permitting you to use our jewelry images and our copyrighted images and designs online. Return it. Boom, we begin. You make a list of the jewelry items you would like to carry. So in the there's some limits. Like in this silver, there's like 500, and we talk about your strategy with gold. So we want to work with you on that. We work pretty close to help you do this. Sometimes too much is too much, and definitely too little is too little. So we'll send those images. You send those that list to us. We prepare everything for you, and you upload it on your website, of course. And if you don't have a website, it's easy enough to start one. We can get you kick-started with a URL, and you can, if you're not in business at all, and get you started with a Shopify website. We can help you build that. And then your customers come and shop on your website. and purchase jewelry directly from you. And you say, Peter, I have a store. People walk into my store. How am I going to show all these designs that I don't have in my store? You just say, okay, you got a little notebook, or you have a monitor in the corner or someplace in your store, and it's locked, and you lock it to wherever you only want them to go. And in this case, you go to your website, they can scroll through your online store. So now you've expanded the amount of options the person comes into your store to see. In other words, they come in, they go, well, now you've cut back on investing and carrying a lot of inventory, but you don't need to cut back on the lines that you present. You can do this with other items too, not just the jewelry, depending on who you do business with. But it is a fusion of online business and brick and mortar, a fusion of the best of the both. Now, one of my favorite things is going to fairs and festivals and events. And you can too. I'll just leave it at that. So we will ship the orders directly to your customers or to you, as I said. Great way to grow a business. I mean, it really is. This is like a risk-free way. If you already got a website and you're going to get these images, you get them online, we're going to do the work. You need to put it up online. So it's really just smart business. And as I mentioned several times, we have many tools and tips. You want to join our Peter Stone Jewelry Institute private groups. We have them on MeWe, on Gab, a couple other social media. We have it on Facebook. So you can go where the vibe is right for you. And I know some of you get shut down on Facebook. So then you got to go to the other pathways. Excuse me. You have to go to the other pathways. Or why not go there? There are new outlets to sell. The more, the merrier, because all it is click and repeat, post your social media images and marketing. It really is a simple process with no cash investment in this case, and just your time. I say we're already spending hours. I don't know anyone really in the business world that doesn't spend a couple of hours online, them or their team. Some teams spending all days online, posting to get the visibility. And you've got a mailing list, more than likely a list of friends and a family that are already on social media. And that's where you start. You start where you are at. If you have a big business online, then you've got thousands or tens of thousands of viewers and customers. And that makes it even better. And if you don't, you can make that a goal if that's what you want to do. So we'll share every week in the Peter Stone Jewelry Institute, because where I'm broadcasting now in the Dive Silver business, this is where some people really miss the boat. There are shops that just don't carry jewelry. And actually, if you start carrying jewelry, it becomes 1/3 of your sales. It's such an impulse business. It's an accessory. Men wear it, women wear it, everyone wears jewelry. And it's an investment in a precious metal. And how you present it really just puts the frosting on the cake. So just get the major selling advantage. It's huge. I mean, it's huge leverage. And well, why gold now? Because the trends, the economy, the sales are up in gold tremendously. And people want it. It's like cash is, if it's being inflated, then we need to carry some things for the rainy day also. So our jewelry collection becomes our little treasure chest of and bank account, so to speak. Um, so I'm going to share all my tools and marketing outreach systems if you want help. And I know there are people that need to be motivated and need to hit the button. The button you want to hit right now is the subscribe button here on the YouTube channel where this feed is, or you want to hit the follow us button if you're on Instagram, and you want to hit the love us button or like us button on Facebook and follow us and get updates on growing a business and also on life force stuff. I have another program I work on called Stepping Up, Stepping Out, making 2021 your best year yet. Not the worst year, the best year yet. Doesn't matter what's going on around you, because you can walk above that noise and stand out. And many people in the tougher times find an opportunity that grow their business, and they build great businesses in some of the lesser of good times. Okay, you can read a lot of books about them, and you can be one of them. If you don't buy into what someone else is talking and pull yourself down, you gotta lift yourself up and hang with people that are going to lift yourself up. And if you can't find them, just come to our webinars. We'll put a link up for the Stepping Up and Stepping Out, just because if you don't take the action you need to take, maybe you need my hammer video. Some people need a little hammer, some people need a big hammer, and some people just need to clear their head and walk away from the less than positive people that dump stuff into their head, and you go, oh yeah, and then you all go down the black hole of negativity. We don't want to go there. We want to get up, get out, and get fresh air and go to the outside. The summertime's here, and we want to rock and roll, New Zealand and Australia and South Africa, or Africa, okay? And the rest of the world, summer is here. So, well, mostly, okay? And embrace it and move forward and make some money and have some fun and get out and enjoy life. So I'll share the front end lessons that I've learned over year after year. Things are changing, yes, but that's how I've kept this ship afloat for 30 plus years, is maneuvering the roughest of seas and keeping it floating. No sunken ships here. No wrecks. Okay? Plenty of treasure, but no wrecks. And I want you to come on board to the Peter Stone partnership and group of companies and lift yourself up. And why did I get in the jewelry business? Because I wanted to travel, number one, because it's small, easy, and compact. I had 6 retail stores I like to move and travel. So I didn't want to stand in my store. I thought I did. I opened 6. How did I get to 6? Because when I opened one, I got bored. And I opened another and another and another. And then I realized, let me go just wholesale. Let me go to everybody else's stores who enjoy working in their store. And we all have a little different niches, right? And online. So please do yourself, just put a little extra effort. Click on the bell and click on the links to find out more. You can go to peterstone.com. I'm going to show you some links. You can just take a screenshot and go to peterstone.com or divesilver.com and click on the gold to get in, or the drop shipping, just so you can build your business and build your sales. So get the winning formulas and stack them and scale up your business a little at a time, so you build a strong foundation and not teetering and you say, oh man, business is hard, I should be giving it up. No, you shouldn't. You want to persist. We'll persist together. That's how we win together as a team. So come and learn the 5-Star Promise. It was just played. If you missed it, it was at the intro. It tells a transparent story of how and why we're here for you and for the people that make our jewelry. So I went over this about your first order. They pay you. You prepay Peter Stone with a credit card or PayPal. Now there's a program out there called Affirm, and they give your customers, so your customer wants a $1,200 ring. They have no money. They don't have that much money. They have money, but they don't want to spend that much money. And you give them a funding option called Affirm. Affirm is a company, I've even used it on airplanes because I don't want to tie up my cash flow and it doesn't cost hardly any. I don't tie up my cash flow. I put it in jewelry where I'm making 100% instead of paying out 10% on an interest. So that's a smart way to use the money, isn't it? If I take my money and borrow it at 10%, use it, make 100%, why wouldn't I? Some people don't want to borrow money. Well, I thought that was a good way to do it. You can do that for your customers too. You say, my customers don't have that much money. Oh, well, there's a lot of funding things going on today. And that's easy for someone to pay $97 a month, automatically taken out of their bank, and you're making the money. And they're happy because they got this lovely, beautiful piece of jewelry that they really loved. And now you've made it so they can acquire it. They can wear it and have it. And you really are doing a big service by selling that to them. And some people get sales mixed up. Oh, I don't want to sell. So no, you're helping people. People want beautiful things, valuable things, don't they? And they didn't have enough to get it, and you help them get it. You, ma'am and sir, are a hero, okay? You need to look at things sometimes. Oh, I don't like selling, blah, 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 blah. How about you like sharing? Sharing, you share things online that you like with your friends that they like, but because there's a monetary value involved, you think, oh, I shouldn't do that. No, yes, you should. Everybody's going to have a better life. Yes, you should. That's the way the world turns. Okay, so if you're in that mindset, change it, scale up. So the jewelry shipped. This is part I really like, and I repeat it because it comes directly from our finishing, right off the polish wheel to you, or directly to your customer. And when you give them that jewelry or they open the package, it's so beautiful. Right off, it's not like from stock or something sitting around for a while collecting dust maybe. It's right off the polish wheel within a week, generally, to your customer, to you or your customer. And it's so stunning and so beautiful. And there's a lot of happiness and joy and money flows when that happens. So, is this simple? I hope you got it. It is simple. It couldn't be any simple. And you can say, well, I don't like jewelry. And, do you like carrying a pocket full of coins around in your pocket? What if they were all treasure coins? They're bulky and big, and you had them in your pocket, but you would carry them, wouldn't you? Because they're gold coins from the Etosha or something. I think you would. Or silver coins. So I'm just saying that because that is effort. Right? You do things you don't want to do to keep the ship floating. I mean, I was crossing the Atlantic. I worked in merchant ships. I have a chief engineer's license, unlimited steam and motor, any horsepower, any size ship in the world. And I was on super tankers up in Alaska and all across all 46 countries on merchant ships, all kinds of storms around the rollers of Cape down in South Africa. I mean, amazing 60-foot seas. Anyway, one time we're coming across the Atlantic, and it's like 30 and 40-foot seas, and the forecastle valve had broke in the air vent, and the forecastle was flooding, and someone had to go and put a plug in or stop the water. We had to stop the ship from sinking, or filling the whole forecastle with water. And so I went up, and under this thing, I'm hanging on the ladder. I put my safety belt on, and I had a plug, like 4-inch plug, or 6-inch plug with an eye on it, and a piece of rope tied to the ladder. And I jammed it up upside down with this maul, and I'm banging on it. This water comes in, and the ship dives down, and the water's coming in, and this plug comes crashing down, banging around, but it was tied, and I had to pick it up and hit it again until it started getting soaked with water and swelling and get in there. And so this adventure went on for like 30 minutes, but you gotta keep the ship afloat. It requires effort squared sometimes. But I'm an adrenaline junkie, so I love that stuff. And I appreciate the finer things in life as well. And it shows up in Peter Stone Jewelry. And your customers, clients, and even friends will be inspired when you show them the finer things in life. Please click on a link. Don't forget to subscribe. And what are your questions? So you can ask them at hello@peterstone.com. When you go to Peter Stone or Dive Silver, there's a little chat button or magic symbol, a little chat button or a call us button. And then any of our social medias, you can put comments in there. We have people checking every day. And I spoke with my team last night, and how are we doing? Are people getting, our goal is to answer you right away, whichever way you contact us, and give you the best service we know how, because we want you to wear some beautiful jewelry like that amazing Phoenix, where we all have crashed, haven't we? And if you haven't, and you're wanting to grow, the power of the Phoenix is like coming out of the ashes and the burning everything that's burned and crashed, and coming alive and bringing that energy renewed again in flight with might and power to make your life and your business the best it can be. And we're here to help you. So please click the link, say hello, and once we have your email, or you're following us, you'll be able to see what's going on. And please join us in the group, the Peter Stone Jewelry Group, the Peter Stone Institute. Start today, make your goals. Make 21 your best year yet. www.peterstone.com and www.divesilver.com and www.magicsymbols.com. And let me just check. Right here is the page, but I think I left too quick. But they'll post it, and you can email us for the links. Let me just get this back up one more time, because I told you I would show this, and I'm going to show this to you. So I'm going to share this. Got to go do this again. And here's the links. So you can take a screenshot if you like. These are all the links that'll get you. It doesn't have the Dive Silver, but you can get there. Divesilver.com. All of these are also on that. But you can start with peterstone.com and get those links, so you can take this picture or just ask us. We'll give you that information. This is Peter from Peter Stone Jewelry, the founder of Peter Stone Jewelry and the associated companies of Dive Silver and Magic Symbols. Please join us. And we'll be back again tomorrow and every day during the week and many other times, just to share our bits of wisdom and money-making tips, health, wealth, energy. I'll see you tomorrow.
And I was sitting one day, and as the universe provides when we allow, in a silent state, I was thinking about what words vibrate with me. I said, wow, first of all, I need to break away from what I was just doing. It's a break, a clean break. I've got to separate that business. And then how do I do that? It's not easy. It's difficult. We must stop and take a deep breath to catch ourselves, to bring us back to our center, disconnect, or break away from whether it's the family going to business. We must take that deep breath. Then think, what will we do to fully engage and bond into the next meeting or family outing or what have you that we're going to engage? We must separate. I've created the transition tool, which allows you to break, breathe, and bond right here. Made of fine sterling silver jewelry, yes, both large and small size, more of a woman's size and a men's size. They're available for children if you want to manage your child a little bit better or a teenager. You put the words on there that matter, because words matter. We sculpt our thoughts. These are my 3 B's. Break, breathe, and bond. Keep your energy high. Transition. Make your day a piece of artwork. Sculpt your words. Sculpt your time. Sculpt your life.